Facebook Live. Thanks for coming out tonight and watching this live. We are in Gainesville, Florida. Go Gators! Yeah. Woo! We just wanted to say thank you guys for coming tonight, all you guys that are here and everybody watching on live. I wanted to start because I want you to get on your phones and go to R3 Global, Facebook, and hit your share or hit your watch party, okay? Go ahead and do both of those buttons. I do that every week, and it's so funny to see my friends that pop up there and start watching me. And then we get these texts later, and they want to know about the juice, and they want to know about the water. So I promise you, if you share this to your page, you will have people either asking you questions about the MonaVie's back and about the new water that's out. So we just wanted to go ahead and start with that, and everybody here just did it because I heard Chuck's voice going off on his phone. So, George, what do you got to say tonight?
I just want to tell everybody that you're in the right place at the right time with the right people. This is the support team here at R3 Global. That's the name of our team here. And we're all just coming together, like-minded people that are looking for something more than what they got, you know, and for people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're just trying to figure out how they're going to get to the end of the road financially. Right? And physically, you know, and spiritually, you know, so we are a support team that helps people think about those things. And then as we help them think about it, we also give them a vehicle that'll help them get there. So Julie and I have been using that same vehicle, changed our lives, and we've been using it since 2005. And we've helped a lot of people understand how money works and how the flow of money works and how it can work for them by using great products that they believe in and that they're passionate about, like Julie and I were about the MonaVie. Okay, it changed our lives. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but MonaVie, it's back. Okay, it's been kind of suspended, kind of been in this, people asking about it, not really sure about it, and just recently the people at Jeunesse headquarters in Lake Mary, Florida, came together with Brig Hart and our upline, Tony and Sherry McKnight, and they were able to form a team here called R3 Global that's going to help reintroduce MonaVie to the United States, okay? So it's a big deal because in 2005, yeah, MonaVie came our way, and it just one bottle was sold in March of 2005, and then 2.5 years later, $1 billion of that product was sold in just 2.5 years. So there was about $3 billion of it sold in a matter of 6 or 7 years. That just so many people, it was able to help them get healthier and help them understand their health for the first time and get their lives back. So you're in the right place at the right time. So just for the next, 35, 40 minutes here, just hang on, take a couple of notes, and ask the questions you need to ask, and call us if you can, and we'll be more than glad to share with you the opportunity and how you can get healthier, get younger, and make your pocketbook heavier, okay? So anyways, our upline is Tony and Sherry McKnight. They have owned this building right here and this opportunity that they put together here for us, and they've been really supportive in helping us reintroduce this opportunity to the United States. So along the way, they have just hit this big, huge rank. First time in Jeunesse in the last 5 years that they have broke a diamond. So it's a big deal. We've only been here for a couple of months, and we're already making a splash. So Tony and Sherry McKnight have done something special, and you got to hang on, because wait till you see next year what we have in store for you. It's going to be awesome. We've got studios planned. We've got all kinds of streaming opportunities. We're going to take advantage of the technology. We're going to be using Zoom and different things to invite people all around the world to help you build a network marketing opportunity that you can get paid on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in all the time zones all across the world. So people are looking for you right now to share with them how they can get healthier and happier and make some money. So you guys, this is it. So let's bring up our friend and upline Sherry McKnight, Diamond Executive.
Well, I'm excited to be here. Yeah, we are the first diamonds in North America. Let me just clarify that, because I think the company just produced another diamond in Hungary today. So if you got any friends in Hungary, you know, you might want to realize that this opportunity is international, and we can do it anywhere we know people. So that's really exciting, because most of us have jobs or maybe businesses like Tony and I that, you know,
your businesses where you're situated, but not here with Janess. But that's one of the reasons that I love the network marketing industry. For me, it's been 20 years. Well, actually, I'll be celebrating that in January of 2020. And here I am still in network marketing, but also because of this opportunity that we have here to relaunch MonaVie. That's what really excited me. My husband and I have been drinking MonaVie and also selling it for 14 years. We got into the first wave of MonaVie, and we saw how amazing and exciting it was. And though we did try one other opportunity after that, we never really found the magic that we found the first time in MonaVie. So when you can imagine when the opportunity came along to not only relaunch that product, but to also have the opportunity to partner with Brig and Lita Hart, which if you don't know who they are, they're really legends in the network marketing industry. They have built $2 billion brands and sold billions of dollars worth of products. And so now we believe we're gonna do that again, not only with MonaVie, but we're doing it now with a company called Janess. And Janess is already a $1 billion company. What's exciting about that is we're basically relaunching MonaVie now. And we're doing it in a very safe and secure way because we're doing it in a company that is already so successful and already built their entire footprint is pretty much international. So the opportunity that we have here in this room and that you have wherever you're sitting right now is that we're going to do it now in North America. If you're asking your friends, start asking them, have you ever heard of Janess? They probably haven't heard of Janess, and that's great because you're getting an opportunity, excuse me as I depart the screen, to bring this product back. And do you know how many people love MonaVie? I mean, how many people are excited to find out that they get the chance to put this back in their body? Lots of people. And I've been talking to people. In fact, many of you who are watching right now, you know that I'm talking to you throughout the week. I'm helping you with your three-way calls. I'm helping you talk to your people. I just had an excellent conversation yesterday in the parking lot of Publix. I wasn't even shopping, but I needed someplace to pull over to have this conversation. And guess what? That was me building my business in the Publix parking lot, talking to a man who I think he was in California at the time, but he's a truck driver. And the whole time we talked, and I was sharing with him how we can build this business and work that amazing list that he has and how amazing the juice has already worked for him personally and the people he's already sharing it with, I realized, how cool is that? You know, I'm able to help somebody who's driving a truck, he's working, he knows there's something special about this product, he also wants to make some money, and I'm doing it while sitting in a parking lot. That's what's exciting about this industry. That's what's exciting about bringing MonaVie back. But you know what? There's lots of things that I'm loving about the opportunity that we have in Janess right now. I mean, we've got so many amazing products, and you're going to find out in a minute why we love MonaVie so much if you're just hearing about it for the very first time. But I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about this water that we have. It's a mineral water, a black water for short. We call it Max 2.0. It's amazing as well, and I'm going to share a little testimony in a few minutes about what I think it's doing for me. But it's not just that. Isn't it exciting for you? Is there anybody in the room that can tell me that it's exciting to feel better? Anybody? Is it okay? So not only do we get to feel better, and by the way, I have a friend who's drinking this product right now, the MonaVie. She's one of the, I don't mind telling you this, she's one of the very rare few, maybe the first person that I've actually shared this with who puckered up, like, And I looked at her and I said, what are you, crazy? Here, have another shot. And she's like, I just don't know if this agrees with me. And I said, okay. And she says, but I'm going to drink it. And I said, you are? And she said, yeah, I'm going to drink it because you love it. And I said, great. So after her first bottle, she reported back to me that she likes it. She feels better, but her bird was drinking it. And she said that every time she pours it in the little thing, the bird wants a sip. And she figured, well, if it was good enough for the bird, she might ought to drink it. And here's what she said to me. I'm 71. I don't really have any aches and pains. I don't really have anything wrong with me. And, you know, I just don't want to have anything happen to me. So I'm going to drink this. And you know why I thought that was awesome? Because many people understand that if you feel good today, age cometh, and you might have an ache or a pain. And so she said to me, give me some more bottles. So she ended up purchasing 2 more bottles after she finished the first one because she wants to see what is going to happen on the inside of her body when she goes for her checkup on November 26th. So you might find people like that as well. And I was so excited that just based on me sharing this with her, and even though she didn't like the taste up front, which believe me, that's a very rare person. So, because this juice, we're fortunate. I always say that nutrition doesn't become nutrition until it passes the lips. And with MonaVie, that's a blessing that we have. But also, guess what? We've got a sphere of influence. And if we will get out of our comfort zone and take that product, whether it's our mineral water, whether it's our MonaVie, or any of the other things that I'm going to talk about in a little bit, if you don't tell people about it, somebody else really will. And if you don't tell somebody about what results and benefits you know we have, then we can't help people. And many of us, want to make money. Also, many of us want to help people. And some of us want to do all of that. Some of us want to go on trips. Some of us want to have cars. It doesn't matter what you want. This is a vehicle that we can achieve whatever we want with this. That's why we say we want to achieve health physically and financially. And we want to do it while we're having fun, because I can guarantee you, if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. Pretty sure George isn't going to do it either, because he likes to have a lot of fun, and Julie likes to cash the checks. Is that right? So anyway, before we go, before I tell you anything else, what we want to do is go ahead and hear from Brig Hart, and you'll be seeing a video from him on why he thinks this is the next great opportunity and why he's partnered. Not only, he's brought his brand, which is R3 Global, and linked it up with Janess, and I'm going to let him tell you why.
Hey folks, Brigham Hart here. Guess where I'm at? Lake Mary, Florida. Beautiful Janess headquarters, corporate headquarters. We just kind of flew in. We're excited about the new opportunity. It's a third day. It's not just a 21st century opportunity coming your way, but Lita and I have decided that now's the best time for us and a lot of you guys to probably be getting your eyes wide open, ears open, and getting ready to receive something exciting again. In the world of networking, relational marketing, things happen about every 7 to 10 years. Well, it's happened for us in 3 cycles, and this happens to be an exciting one. At my age and all that I've been through and the success we have seen, it's nothing compared to where we're going. You have to have good partnerships. So we're here at Janess. We're actually here welcoming our second group of folks. They call it a fly-in. And what you're going to have the opportunity to do, once you hear from a friend of a friend that shares with you this third day business op, guess what you're going to get a chance to do? Be able to take a look, kick a few of the tires, meet us, get a little vision for where they've been, where they're at, and where we're going together. You're going to see 2 brands coming together, my beautiful R3, Team R3, and you're going to see Janess. The first 10 years, they've skyrocketed around the world. The next 10 years, we want to do something that dwarfs what they have done. So if you're excited about your future and what can happen in this industry, it's a new day, it's a new time, a new group of folks. You can be a part of it. Get excited, we're coming your way. Janess third day business op. See you guys.
Speaking of fly-ins, we just finished a very successful fly-in in November, and our next upcoming fly-in is December 5th and 6th. So if you're watching, unfortunately, you don't have time to get in on that one, but here's why you want to be thinking about the next one, which will be, we don't have a date solidified yet, but it will be around the 3rd or 4th week of January. But that was the building, that's Janess, and they're going to fly you in to Lake Mary, Florida, so you can actually see what's going on there and how big of an opportunity this really is. But you're going to meet leaders, you're going to get teaching and training, but it's at no cost to you. That's what's amazing, is Janess will actually pay for you to come out and to bring some of your friends and teammates and people that you're sharing the business with that they just want to come and kick the tires. Because when they're done doing that, they're going to get in and want to drive the car. And I just mean the car, meaning the opportunity and the business. That's what this is all about. But Janess does it for us. And I don't know how many other companies out there do that. It was certainly surprising to me when I found out, and also to Brig and all of us. But that's a benefit of belonging to a very successful billion-dollar company. But now, what I'm going to get an opportunity to do is introduce 2 of my friends. They are Pearl executives from Apopka, Florida, and their names are Chuck and Nancy Morris. Come on up, guys. And they're going to tell you, they're going to give a testimony on the juice, on the MonaVie juice, and maybe the Nevo, and then we're going to get some other testimonies out of our audience. So, Chuck and Nancy.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, yeah, we're from Apopka, Florida, and Nancy is a art teacher in elementary school, and she is on her last year, so she's excited about that. She counts every day she comes home, tells me, you know, one more day down, right? Okay, and I have a software business, and here I'm gonna let Nancy share a little bit with you, and then I'll.
Would you mind getting that can over there? If you know any teachers, they need this. Because I'm going to tell you, children wear you down. So Nevo is our healthy energy drink. And I find another thing it does, it curbs your appetite. You will eat less if you do drink these. They're amazing. They have health. It's just good stuff in it. I'm not going to read it to you. But we're kind of addicted to them. But don't drink more than 2 in a day. Maybe 3, but the Nevos are great.
Yeah, you don't want to drink it right before bedtime either. I had an old football injury back in high school, and so I have 3 fused vertebrae in my neck, and also had some things going on in my shoulder where I couldn't reach behind my head. I couldn't do those things. And when the new MonaVie came out, the original formula with the new improved MonaVie, I got back on that. And if I don't have the pain in my neck. I have also degenerated disc in my lower back, and then the pain in my shoulder went away. And I'm 66 years old, and I'm working on a project. All day yesterday, I was hauling dirt, and I was picking up these 50-pound 2-by-2-foot pavers, and my neighbors that are a lot younger than me, when they came over and saw what I was doing, they were going, "Oh man, that hurts my back just thinking about it," But I just drank more MonaVie, man, and so here I am tonight. And at 66, we're not on any prescription medications because of the healthy stuff we're putting in our body, and these products are incredible. And with the new Max, I'm sleeping so good at night. I mean, at our age, guys, what happens, sometimes you get up a lot at night, to go to the little boy's room. Well, with this Max, I'm sleeping through the night, man, and it's great. So, a lot of things it'll do for you. We love the products.
Can I say something about the Max and water? Sure, all right. I learned this at the last, at the last fly-in. We had a doctor from Springfield, Missouri there, and she works with people with dementia, and she works with children that are ADHD, and she works with autism children. Now, she said she's starting to use the water with them, and something I didn't realize, she said it hydrates their brain, and it helps with all those 3 situations. Now, she said children with autism, because they are a little more they don't like feeling touchy, some things. So the juice is too thick for them. So you have to thin it down. Yeah, the texture. But they're seeing great improvement. So I just thought, wow, that's fabulous. So right company, right products, let's do it. Woo!
All right. Now, let's see. I think we're going to queue up the video. Oh, okay. All right. Before we do that, we want to see, are there anybody, we're looking for 2 or 3 people that want to share their testimonial with one of the products. Anybody want to come up and share? Yeah. You bet. Come on up. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and give us your testimony.
My name is Tim Powell. I'm from Bellevue, Florida. I had a back injury approximately 5 or 6 years ago, and I was eating 263 ibuprofen and 4 muscle relaxers a month, until a good friend of mine showed me this bottle of MonaVie. So I was a little skeptical at first. I said, well, we'll try anything, get off the pills. So we tried a bottle and didn't realize it later, a week later, my back pain was gone. So I said, hook me up for some more because I need it. Yeah. So that's what it's done for me.
All right, that's great. All right, who else wants to share with us? Okay, come on up.
Well, I started drinking this juice back in 2006, and I had a lot of arthritic neck pain. I don't know if it was arthritis in my neck at the time. I'm not sure what that was, but since then, I've gotten a lot more arthritis, and I had surgery on my finger and found out that it was actually what I had on this finger was actually due to arthritis, and I didn't feel the pain. That's why I didn't know there was any arthritis in this finger. So I guess my MonaVie is still working on me pretty good. But so I felt so much better on the juice. But then recently, because I'm drinking the juice all the time, I love it. Oh, and plus my surgery, everybody's been asking me how it's doing. I compared a before and after picture, and it's only been, I think I'm at 2 weeks, but it's amazing how it's like getting tight and it's getting a good scab on it already. And, I want this thing to heal because it still hurts a little bit to bend. But, so I think that's doing well. But I just know the benefit of putting this juice in my body. So I think I'm probably avoiding a lot of pain that I don't know. I think I'm not feeling it anymore because I've been drinking it so long. But to the point of the water, and we're going to play a video, that'll show you a little bit about the water. But since I've been drinking it, I have found that it's the only new thing that I've added to my regimen of what I'm doing. And I can breathe so clearly now, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you. Do you see that? Yeah, that was good. I could not do that for the last 2 months. This is a huge deal for me because people were propping me up at the last fly-in, buying me natural things to put up my nose, do all kinds of crazy things, which were great, and I'm so excited because nobody knew how sick I really was and how bad I felt, and I couldn't breathe at all. So I've been drinking 2 of these waters a day, and so the only new thing that I have to say is it's got to be these minerals. And what I learned about, I will tell you, if you haven't experienced it yet, or if you have started drinking the water and you have experienced it, it's okay. And that's what I'm talking about is you'll get a nice cleanse. Or a purge, as my friend has called it, who called me and said, I've only drank, you said drink 2 a day, and I've drank 1.5, and I don't know if I can drink anymore. And I said, listen, I hate to tell you, it's because you got a toxic body. And you need to get all that processed stuff out because these minerals are attaching to the bad stuff that's in our body, and it's cleaning us out, and that's a good thing. So that's exciting. So really part of my joy right now with our products is the benefit of knowing how healthy I feel and that you all probably feel, but I know what's happening in my body, and that's actually making me so excited. Not only do we have great people to hang around with, but we get to feel so much better by drinking these amazing products. So that's a little testimony of mine. Is there anybody else? Okay, if we don't have another testimony, thank you so much for what you've done. So we're going to do... So we appreciate good people, and like I said, these are our Pearl executives, and we've got our other Pearls over here, George and Julie. So we're filling up, and by the way, we've got people that are continuing to rank advance, so you just want to get in and get started. But in the meantime, we're going to play a quick video on the Max 2.0. Life to the max. That's what you want to be doing. So now what I get a pleasure to do is to bring up a very smart guy. He happens to be my husband, someone I love dearly, but not only because he's a great person, but he's also a great businessman. And he's somebody that, you know, if he's going to teach you how to make money, make sure you're listening because he kind of knows something about that. He's successful. We own several other businesses. So that's another thing to understand is, you know, busy people get stuff done, number one. You're looking for people like that. Successful people, people that have businesses, we're not saying that, you know, we're too busy. You know what? We realize we're never too busy for an opportunity. So this is something that Tony and I decided to do while we're running our gun businesses and everything else we do. Because you know what? This is just your daily life. You see somebody that's in pain, you just let them know, hey, I got something for that. I just heard about a lady who's in the hospital with her husband that has blood clots in his legs, and Chuck shared a testimony of a gentleman that he had the blood clots in his legs after drinking the MonaVie. He went for his checkup, is that right? And what happened to the blood clots? They were gone. So I got the opportunity. Do you think I was bothering her when I said, hey, sorry to hear about your husband. I think I have something that might help. I think I have something that, you know, might help that from happening in the future. She didn't feel that she was bothered at all, and I have an opportunity to help somebody. So we love these testimonies, so I appreciate everybody who has shared. But right now, I'm going to have Tony come out and share with you all how you can make money by sharing this product, all these other products, and sharing this business opportunity. Tony McKnight.
Awesome. Woo! Look, I got a pointer. I don't need that. All right. Thank you, everybody. Man, it's like old home week. And thanks, everybody, for watching out there. So I am, as I always say, the closer, but not really. Listen, we're really excited about what's going on with Janess right now. Something that we've been working on for over 2 years is about to come to fruition in the next 2 weeks. And when I tell you that I'm going to go through this real quick, talk to you about the 5-star opportunity that is Janess and R3 Global, but there really is a game changer coming, and we're going to disrupt the entire network marketing industry, and we're going to start with Janess as our business partner. So the 5-star opportunity, why is this important? Everything we do in our lives, we should measure against these 5 points of the star. Everything that we do, we should have a purpose. It's like, why are we all here? What's our purpose? Why are we showing up? Why are we watching this thing live? Why are we sharing this with people? There's something that's missing in our lives. What we're doing on an everyday basis, it's not getting us where we want to go. And we're looking for something a little bit extra or a lot of bit extra. And you're looking for the opportunity, whether it's for better health or better financial situation. So the purpose, the products. Anything that you're going to do, anything you're going to be involved with, you got to have great products or a great service that you're representing. Because honest to God, without a great product, a great service, you can't make any money. So you got to have that. People. People's not only the people that you're going to service as your customers and your clients, but also the people that you're going to work with. You got to have good people to work with. You can have the best job in the world, and if you got crappy coworkers, how happy are you going to be and how long are you going to stay there? Not for a very long time. Plan for compensation. People, they laugh when we go through this, but the truth is everything that we do, we measure against how much time are we going to trade for how many dollars. No matter what it is, no matter whether it's you're going to get a job over at McDonald's or Burger King or Subway, or you're going into the corporate world, or you're starting your own business. You always measure what am I going to put into it and what am I going to get out of it, and this is no different. And the last thing is a program for success. Again, you can go through have the best job in the world. If there's not a great training program, not only for you and a system for doing your job and being able to do it in the best way, but also a system for helping the other people that you're working with do what you do, it's probably not going to go anywhere. So when you look at whatever you're doing in life, measure it by the 5 points of the star. We've done that with quite a number of opportunities, and we've actually, Sherry and I have been fortunate to hit some of the biggest opportunities of the last 20 years. And I mean, truthfully, we've never really had a fail. There's been some false starts and some missteps with some things, but at the end of the day, we've always been able to target those opportunities, and it's because we've always measured with the 5 points of the star. You know, what's the purpose, what's the product, who are the people we're servicing or working with, how much money we're going to make off of it, and what's the plan for duplication. So, 5-star opportunity. What are we doing? Janess and R3 Global coming together, $2 billion brands. one in retail and one in training and personal growth and development, coming together, creating a huge opportunity, creating better health physically and financially. So who you got? You got the team. You've seen some of us. You've seen Sherry and I. We've got Brig and Lita, arguably the last living legends in network marketing. 40 years of history. They've taken 2 companies to billions of dollars in revenue, and they've had a real track record of success. And also our buddy Kevin Jagir, he's a double diamond in what we call the Jeunesse opportunity in the business. Very successful in his own right. So who are our partners? Our partner, like we talked about, is Jeunesse. Why do we pick Jeunesse as a partner? First of all, Jeunesse is a debt-free $1.5 billion corporation. They're 10 years old. They're in 147 countries around the world. Why is that important? Well, we're starting here in the United States, but as this thing grows, you're going to touch people in other countries and other markets, and it's great to have a partner that already has existing infrastructure in all these countries that we can take advantage of. Because as a $1.5 billion company in a global company, they really have no market presence in the United States, and that's where we see the opportunity. The United States is still the largest market in the world for goods and services. We are the breadbasket of the world. So we wanted to partner with somebody that was strong financially and with their infrastructure, but also had an open market here in the United States, and that's why we picked Jeunesse. Okay, so let me put this in perspective for you guys, because people throw this number around a lot, $1 billion. What's $1 billion? Jeunesse started in 2009, and it took them 6 years to go to $1 billion. Now, this is not a made-up number. This is a documented number. These are real numbers. This company really is a $1.6 billion in revenue brand. So you look at what does it take for a company to go to $1 billion, and look at some of the company that we're in. Apple, it took 6 years. Facebook, 6 years. Amazon, 4 years. eBay, 7 years. Google, 5 years. Why do we throw these people up there? Because they're brands that everybody recognizes, and what you got to understand is where you are right now. A lot of people would say, geez, man, this company's 10 years old. But the reality is they've just gotten started. They've laid the groundwork for us to come in and really take advantage and leverage. And when you look at this, just think back and say, man, if I'd have gotten involved with Apple when they were only $1 billion. See, a lot of people say, geez, well, if I'd have gotten Apple when it started, if I'd have known Steve and Steve in their garage, right? And how much money would I have made? But the reality with a company like Apple is, where was the opportunity? At $1 billion? At $5 billion? At $10 billion? At $50 billion? At $100 billion? It's still arguably the most valuable corporation in the world. People are still making money off of Apple. So where's the opportunity? Facebook. How many people looked at Facebook and said, geez, we weren't in the dorm room with Mark, and we didn't get in on the initial offering and become one of those people. But here's Facebook, changing the lives over 1 billion users right now. Where's the opportunity? Was it from 0 to 1 billion, or is it from 1 billion and beyond? And so whoa, wrong way. Here we go. So I want to show you this right here real quick. Revenue growth of Jeunesse. So you see where they started at 30 million, and where we're at right now, 1.46 billion in 2018. They're going to do over 1.6 billion in 2019. But you know where I see the real thing coming is in 2020. Jeunesse wants to be a multi-billion-dollar brand, and the way they're going to get there is with what we have coming. We have great products, we have great infrastructure, we have the financial resources, and the one market that they are not in is the largest market in the world. There is no doubt that Jeunesse can be a $1 billion-plus brand just in the United States and Canada. And so, you know, the goal is $10 billion. I'll be happy if we get to 3. Honestly, I believe we could double Jeunesse in the next 12 to 24 months, and over the next 3 to 5 years, they can be at that $5 to $10 billion level. All right, so you saw this a little bit already. We got Brig. We've got the product back. We decided to reboot with MonaVie. Why? MonaVie was a $1 billion product brand, actually $3 billion in sales. The brand languished, went into bankruptcy. Jeunesse purchased it back out, and we convinced them, hey, if we're going to start something big and we want to start a groundswell and we want to start the buzz, let's start start with something that's established, especially because we had brought Brig and Lita back into the fold. And so we chose MonaVie because we had the guy who took it to over $1 billion in sales coming back to us. But then not only that, we came out with another product, excuse me, in a market segment that's just starting out. Everybody drinks water, right? But now there's a new thing, black water. And now we have that product going into that segment. It's a product that transcends genres and transcends age groups. Some people will tell you, oh, MonaVie, it's an old people's product. And while I don't believe that that's true, the reality is, yeah, we're not going to see too many kids slinging around a bottle of juice, but you know what? Everybody drinks water, and they drink energy drinks, and they drink things that are cool. And right now, black water's cool. Not only is it cool, but hey, guess what? It happens to be good for you, which is why it's black. So anyway, so we got 2 great products to start and kick this thing off in North America. You saw this, you saw the video, fantastic product. It's black, tastes like water. It looks weird, doesn't have any smell, doesn't really have any taste. So what's different about us? We are the game changers. This is all going to change here in the next few weeks, let me tell you. Here's one of the things. What we've done in this industry, in the network marketing industry for the last 40 years, is we've done the same thing over and over again. And it's worked. It's been successful for people. But our industry stayed flat. It's been stagnant. What we've done is we've put together programs and products to shake up the industry. Part of it is, actually the core of it is what we call the CAB program, the Consumer Affiliate Builder Program. In the history of network marketing, we've always ever focused on the builders. Now what we want to start to focus on is the true builders, the consumers, the brand ambassadors, the people that enjoy the products and who will share the products with people whether or not there is an incentive. And the best analogy that I heard was a few weeks ago. A friend of ours, we were standing outside a hotel talking, and he's like, tell me about this affiliate program. And I said, and he started sharing with me about how much he likes to eat at Outback Steakhouse. And he told me about the program that Outback Steakhouse has in their group of restaurants that, hey, you join, and for every 4th meal, you get 50% off your next meal. And I said, man, that's fantastic. Sign me up, right? And I said, what you just explained to me is exactly what we're talking about doing with Jeunesse, is a consumer-friendly model where you have shared something with me, and I say, man, we like going to Outback in those group of restaurants, and if you're telling me that if I join this, I get 50% off my next meal, that's fantastic. But what if I told you Outback just rolled out a new program that said every time you signed up somebody like me, they're going to send you a check, not just give you a discount off of your meal. That's what we're going to do with Jeunesse, and that's what we're going to do with this industry. Put the power back in the hands of the consumer, because we're going to have fantastic products that people will use, that people will enjoy, that will help change their lives, and then add a component and an incentive onto it for the people who say, hey, I like this enough and I'm sharing it with other people. If you're going to send me some money, I'm in. And then in addition to that, we have the Builder program. And the reason the Builder program's amazing for us is because we do have Brig and Lee DeHart with 40 years of experience building huge organizations for distribution around the globe. So if you want to make a little bit of money, there's an opportunity here, but if you want to make a fantastical amount of money that you can't even believe for right now, it's there too. And so we've put together the best partners and the best opportunity for this moment in time. We got a mobile app, because everybody's got to have a mobile app today. We got a fly-in program that helps create belief for people to show them, hey, here's a real corporation. They really are a corporate. I mean, it's a big business. And every day I'm reminded how big they are, and it's, pretty fantastic. So how does this thing work? Well, we're going to talk real quick about the Builder program. It's very simple. As a builder, somebody who understands the opportunity, you get involved in this business for about $365. What does that get you? It gets you signed up, gets you some product, and it gets you the ability to earn some money. So how do you make some money in this thing? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to build this business. And in this business, you have a left team and a right team. That's all you're building. You're sharing with 2 people. And you're going to put somebody on your left side and somebody on your right side. You're going to teach them to do the same thing that you're doing. They're going to spend about $365. They're going to buy some product, and we're going to teach them to share the product with others, and we're going to teach them to share the opportunity and take advantage of the system that we're building of R3 Global. So we have a program, it's called Star and Star Maker. So when you get involved and you help somebody on the left and help somebody on the right, you become what we call a star. The cool thing about that in this business is not only do you get a cool little title, but you also get a check to go along with it. And then how simple this business is, and I think this is the challenge that a lot of people have, is that it's simple and it really kind of is easy, because basically all you do is help these people do the same thing you did. Put one on the left and one on the right. When you help somebody do the same thing you've done, you're what we call a star maker. Makes sense? You're a star. You help somebody go star, you're a star maker. Help 2 people do that. There's another bonus for that. So here we go. $100 for helping one person. You get in, go star, you get $100. Help another person go star, you get $50 off of that. Help another person go star, you get another $50 off of that. You're up to $200. Help another person go star, and you get another couple bonuses in there. Basically, help 3 people go star, you're at $360. You got your initial investment back. That's fantastic for a lot of people, because it kind of gets the monkey off their back about, hey, how much money did you put into this thing? But you know what? The reality is most people get involved in this on the builder side, not for a little bit of money, but because they see an opportunity to make a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s to many thousands of dollars on an ongoing basis, and to build a true business out of it. So let me give you an example. So in this example of I help somebody on the left, help somebody on the right, help them, help a couple people. I do that 5 levels down, you're going to be making about $700 a month. Pretty good gig. It's a full-time income in a part-time business. Go down 10 levels deep, and now you're at the $5,000 to $10,000 a month. At $10,000 a month, you know, you're in the top 7 to 10% of income earners in America. Pretty good income, pretty healthy income on a part-time basis. But at 20 levels deep, you're at $100,000 a month or more. All right, and now these numbers that I'm throwing out there aren't made up, they're documented. This is from Jeunesse, their numbers that they use, that if you hit these levels, here's what you're going to get. At $100,000 a month, we put you in what we call Club BLK. It's the Be Like Kevin Club. Why? Because he's already in that club. He's making over that every month and every year. And so again, here's another representation of it. You get in, you can make $100, $360, $800 to $1,000 a month, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, whatever. Whatever you can believe you can achieve in this business with our help, with the system that we have of R3 Global, with the products, with the compensation plan that we have, with the system, it's all there for you. And hold on one second. What do we got? I got 5 minutes. I'm not going to share that right now. I'm just going to say something real quick for you guys. There's something coming that's real big. And this is a fantastic opportunity. The opportunity that's coming is even more fantastic, because here's what you have to do in order to build something that can grow to a immeasurable size. It's got to be simple, and it's got to be duplicatable, and it's got to be a seamless transaction. And what we are building and what is coming on December 9th is an opportunity for us to transform an industry. And the people who are involved and the people who've been involved are going to be the trailblazers of this opportunity. And I can guarantee you, over the next 12 months, you are going to see the face of Jeunesse transformed, but also the face of the industry. And I will tell you that because, honestly, I'm kind of an old guy. I got gray hair. I've been doing this a little while. But the people that I'm starting to interface with are many years younger. And somebody said it to me today. He said, you're kind of unique because you understand both sides of the equation. And not only the sides of the equation, he said, but you understand the age ranges. And this is a kid who's 20-something years old telling me that, wow, you don't sound like all the other old guys that I'm used to talking with. And we were on video together, so he did see how old I was. But I'm telling you, and he's flat out excited because this is somebody who has lived in this lifestyle of network marketing, but now lives in an arena that a lot of us could only dream about, and understands his age group and understands what they want. And what we've been talking about, and actually we've been talking about it for months, what he understands is, man, you are sitting on something that nobody else really understands or comprehends. Because what he told me is, he said, I have a lot of conversations with a whole bunch of people right now. And they all talk about attracting a younger generation. He said, but the problem is at the end of the day, he said, they're still using the old model, old language, old tactics. They don't get it. And what I'm telling you is right here, right now, in the next 6 months, we're going to be blown away with the opportunity that we're sitting on. And I truly believe that because I've been hammering on this for a couple years just with Janess. I've been doing what I'm talking about for many years. And I have gone to, I can't tell you how many companies to explain to them, this is what you want to do if you don't want to just be a traditional network marketing company that's ranked right up there with used car salesmen and mortgage brokers. If you want to do something different, and that's what we're going to do. And it sounds kind of crazy, but I'm telling you, because I know what's being built, I know what's been built, I know what's coming, and I know where it will go. And we're going to be flat out amazed. And so with that, my PowerPoint's done. Who wants to take over? Yes.
20 years. Okay, so we want to thank you for tuning in. But if you don't mind, I just want to give one more quick testimony because at the last fly-in, there was a lady there named Lucy West, and she's in charge of products. And can you throw me that PM? So I've been testing. That only hurt moderately. I've been testing some of the products that I didn't know about. So I just want to share with you because it's really good. She was telling me the truth. There were two things that I wanted to do to test. One thing was on the serum. So I told you last time I tried it on my feet, on my heel to see, because she said, I'm telling you, you put that on and go to bed, and when you wake up, your heel's going to be looking real good. It was. So I wanted to know, how is this really working on our face? You were shaking your head. Are you using the serum? And you like it? Okay, fantastic. Another thing she told me was about these PMs, that this was the #1 reordered product that they have currently. But here's the thing. Tony wants to go to bed early, like every night, and he never gets the opportunity. #1, because we get home too late, and #2, because I'm a night owl. And I refuse to go to sleep. And it's not that I can't sleep, it's just I guess I won't sleep. But when I do sleep, I don't sleep well. I'm like whoever it was, he's going to the little boy's room all night. So I might be going to the little girls, I don't know. But anyway, I don't sleep very soundly. So I started with this PM. So if you haven't tried this either, I'm telling you, it is making me sleep so good now that I'm actually sleeping soundly. And that makes a huge difference in how you get through your day, how you feel, and how tired you are or are not. So I just want to share that with you because we have so many great products, and I hope you're trying them all. But we've got a special that's coming up. Okay, what? Oh. So pull up the Janess Global website, George says, and see what all these products are. But I've got something here also. I want to tell you about a special that you can still get. And by the way, one of our team members, if you've been staring at this all night, like what is this crazy little centipede or whatever we got going here? This is a telomere. And you have probably never thought in your life, what is a telomere? Do I have one? And why should I care? Well, here's what I found out. This telomere has this right here, this little end cap. That's a little end cap on your DNA, on a chromosome. And the length of this cap, this little telomere right here, determines how long you're going to live and what the quality of that life is going to be. So if you want to know how to lengthen your telomeres, guess what? We have another product for that. I am like, can I get a job at QVC yet? Finity! It will lengthen your telomeres. So I've been taking this product too. So Tony needs to get in the game and start taking a lot of these products. I told him, I mean, by the time he's doing this next year, he is going to be so young. But here, he's too busy figuring out all the money, and I'm trying to get gorgeous. But we have another Black Friday special that you guys need to know about, especially us here. I'm holding it up so I can see it. Body and Mind Duo. So you're going to get a box of Mind and 2 cases of MonaVie. And you're going to get that for $295. And the other Black Friday special, we have these start Friday and go until Sunday. you get 2 cases of the water, the Max 2.0, and 1 case of MonaVie Active, and the price on that is $225.95. These Black Friday specials have been really great. I have the face cream one here. That's been really great. But listen, if you missed that special, here's the thing. These products are pretty to look at. They're great to use. And if you want to buy some of those, you know, you're going to get that CV in your business, but also you're going to be able to give some really nice gifts to people. And the serum is a standalone product. Ladies who are using it, you know it's a great product, but be thinking about this. And when you're going to your family and friends' home for Thanksgiving, why not bring a bottle of juice and some water? I mean, or some cool packets. Mind. Have y'all tried this yet? This is so good. And we've had people telling us that it actually is helping them focus. And I've had a student say to another one of our team members that he really loved this product and he felt that it helped him do very well on his test. So I don't know, there's a lot of things out there that college students are taking to do better on their tests, but why not do something healthy called Mind? So anyway, with all that in mind, again, we thank you for joining us on this R3 Global live stream. We know this is a great opportunity, and we know somebody invited you to watch this, or maybe they shared it on their Facebook page. Be kind and definitely contact them and say, hey, this seems pretty good. I really like it. I want to get involved. But you want to get involved with the person who asked you. So make sure you take the time to do that, and make sure you take an opportunity to go over to the R3 Global Facebook page and check out all the videos that we have there. You know, when people come up here and do their testimony, we're editing that out so that you can go there and use it as a resource. You know, if you've got somebody that's got this pain or that pain, they might not trust you, or, you know, profit is without honor in their own land. So they might, especially me. If you like something I got, I'm going to sell it like, you know, Andrea knows. She thought I was selling some shoes the other day because I gave her 42 reasons why I'm wearing them, where she can buy them, how much they cost. So people generally think that whatever I'm talking about, I'm selling. So sometimes that works against me, but I only share the stuff I really believe in. So if you're telling somebody, hey, about the neck ache, this problem or that problem, go to the R3 Global Facebook page or the R3 Global YouTube page or channel and look and see what kind of testimonies we have there. And let those people share with your friends, because you know what? Profit is without honor in its own land. So go ahead and use the materials and the tools that we have for you. And with that being said, we hope you have an amazing week. The future is bright. Make sure you get involved, get engaged. Good night.